Top 20 goal scorer of FIFA International Football. Number 20. Carlos Ruiz. Played 133 matches for Guatemala and scores 68 goals with .51 ratio. Carlos Ruiz is perhaps most remembered for his goal-scoring exploits in Major League Soccer, where he shone for the likes of LA Galaxy and FC Dallas, but he is also undoubtedly one of Guatemala's best ever players. Ruiz recently retired but hung up his boots, having set the national record for both goals scored 68 and appearances 133. Number 19. Gerd Muller. Played 62 matches for West Germany and scores 68 goals with 1.10 ratio. Widely regarded as one of the best center forwards of all time. Gerd Muller's international goal tally of 68 is made all the more impressive by the fact that he achieved that number in just 62 games. Known as Der Bomber, the former Bayern Munich star was a key player for West Germany, hitting 10 goals as they finished third at the 1970 World Cup and scoring 4 as they won the 1974 World Cup. Number 18. Hossam Hassan. Played 169 matches for Egypt and scores 70 goals with .41 ratio. Egypt's Hossam Hassan's international career spanned 2 decades and he amassed plenty of goals during that period, 70 to be exact. The striker played at the 1990 World Cup and competed in 7 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments, bringing the curtain down on his time with the national team after winning the latter in 2006. Number 17. Lionel Messi. Played 138 matches for Argentina and scores 70 goals with .51 ratio. Barcelona icon Lionel Messi may not have enjoyed much success on the international stage with Argentina, but he is the country's record goal scorer, having overtaken Gabriel Batistuta in 2016. Number 16. Stern John. Played 115 matches for Trinidad and Tobago and scores 70 goals with .61 ratio. The top scorer of any CONCACAF nation in history, Stern John's 70 goals for Trinidad and Tobago see him rubbing shoulders with some of the world's best players. John spent the bulk of his career playing in England and spent a number of seasons in the Premier League with Birmingham City and later Sunderland. He competed at the 2006 World Cup with his country but failed to register a goal at the tournament. Number 15. Piyapong Pue-on. Played 100 matches for Thailand and scores 70 goals with .7 ratio. Just a goal behind compatriot Kiatisuk Senamuang, Piyapong Pue-on's 70 goals make him one of the best goal scorers in the history of international football. Pue-on spent the majority of his playing career with the Royal Thai Air Force and replicated his club form for his country over the course of 16 years. Number 14. Miroslav Klose. Played 137 matches for Germany and scores 71 goals with .52 ratio. Miroslav Klose will go down in history as Germany's top goal scorer of all time, surpassing Gerd Muller with 71 goals during his international career. The former Bayern Munich star helped Die Mannschaft to a World Cup title in 2014 and also holds the record for most World Cup goals. Number 13. Kiatisuk Senamuang. Played 134 matches for Thailand and scores 71 goals with .53 ratio. The greatest striker in Thailand's history, Kiatisuk Senamuang holds the record for both goals scored and appearances with 71 goals in 134 games. Senamuang brought the curtain down on his playing career in 2007 and later moved into management, steering the fortunes of his country from 2014 to 2017. Number 12. Majed Abdullah. Played 116 matches for Saudi Arabia and scores 71 goals with .61 ratio. Saudi Arabia's top scorer of all time is Majed Abdullah, who hit 71 goals in 116 caps for his country during the course of a remarkable 17-year international career. A one-club man with Al Nassr, Abdullah captained his country to the 1994 World Cup. Number 11. Kinnah Phiri. Played 115 matches for Malawi and scores 71 goals with .62 ratio. Kinnah Phiri scored a record 71 goals for Malawi during his playing career, reaching that total in 115 appearances, which is also a record for the Flames. Number 10. Sunil Chhetri. Played 115 matches for India and scores 72 goals with .63 ratio. Sunil Chhetri is India's all-time top goal scorer and also holds the record for most national team appearances. Number 9. Bashar Abdullah. Played 133 matches for Kuwait and scores 75 goals with .57 ratio. Bashar Abdullah emerged as one of Kuwait's key players during the late 1990s and early 2000s, writing his name into the record books by scoring a record 75 goals for his country. He featured at 3 Asian Cups for Kuwait and even played at the 2000 Olympics. Number 8. Sandor Kocsis. Played 68 matches for Hungary and scores 75 goals with 1.10 ratio. While Ferenc Puskas may have been the talisman for Hungary during the 1950s, Sandor Kocsis was their chief goal scorer. The former Barcelona man hit an amazing 75 goals in 68 games for the Magyars in an international career that spanned just 8 years. Number 7. Pelé. Played 92 matches for Brazil and scores 77 goals with .84 ratio. Widely considered to one of the best footballers to ever play the game, Pelé has an impressive haul of 77 goals in 92 appearances for Brazil. He played at 4 World Cups, winning 3, and remains the Silico's top scorer to this day. Number 6. Hussein Saeed. Played 137 matches for Iraq and scores 78 goals with .57 ratio. With 78 goals, Hussein Saeed is Iraq's top goal scorer of all time, and he reached that figure in 137 games for his country. Saeed spent his entire career with Al Talaba and played at the 1986 World Cup as well as 3 Olympics 1980, 1984, and 1988. Number 5. Godfrey Chitalu. Played 108 matches for Zambia and scores 79 goals with .73 ratio. Godfrey Chitalu is the most prolific African international footballer of all time, having struck 79 goals in 108 games for Zambia. The Kabwe Warriors star transitioned into coaching after hanging up his boots, but met a tragic end along with the rest of the Zambia team in the 1993 Zambian air disaster. Number 4. Kunishige Kamamoto. Played 84 matches and scores 80 goals with .95 ratio. One club man Kunishige Kamamoto was one of the best strikers in Japanese football, and, with 80 goals in 84 appearances for his country, he is one of the most prolific international scorers of all time. Kamamoto played for Samurai Blue from 1964 to 1977, and his best year was 1972 when he scored 15 in 8 games. Number 3. Ferenc Puskas. Played 89 matches for Hungary and Spain and scores 84 goals with .94 ratio. Real Madrid legend Ferenc Puskas was one of Hungary's magical Magyars during the 1950s, and his exploits for his country have ensured his status as an icon in Budapest and beyond. Puskas scored 84 goals in 85 games for Hungary and subsequently played for Spain in the early 1960s. However, his Spanish experience impacted his goals-to-games ratio as he failed to score in 4 appearances for La Roja. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played 164 matches for Portugal and scores 99 goals with .60 ratio. Undoubtedly one of the best players of his generation. Cristiano Ronaldo has broken record after record during his career and he is, by some distance, Portugal's top scorer of all time. Number 1. Ali Daei. Played 149 matches for Iran and scores 109 goals with .73 ratio. The record for most international goals belongs to Ali Daei, who hit 109 goals for Iran in 149 appearances between 1993 and 2006. The striker's career saw him line out for the likes of Bayern Munich, but he enjoyed much of his success on the international stage. Thank you for watching.